to a sea of red here in Glendale. Tonight, we have ourselves a preseason clash between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Arizona Cardinals. We're through the warm-ups. Both teams are ready. And away we go in Glendale. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You get more comfortable in the role. And as he goes forward, he tries to learn. It takes something away from each and every one of these moments.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He gets 6 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
And we've got a stoppage here, and it's something you never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of their star players banged up with an injury after that play. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing from the gun. He finds its target. That's Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First and 10 from the 43. Throwing now off the play action. Now here he goes. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Keeps it on the option here. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Taylor now up the middle. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He'll step up, and there he goes. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Goal to go, they're passing. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Could make the connection, was looking for Lad McConkey. And that makes it second and goal.
Second and goal.
From the gun, Taylor. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, I mean great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
All set for the kickoff, Sly with the honors. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. He dodged the tackle. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Okay, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback. A guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills. And it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First down, Raiders.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Brought in by his back here. It's Jency. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. He's going to throw again. Goff. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Goff on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Second drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Reed handoff to Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Back to throw. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Rolling from the gun here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Cardinals out for the punt. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Now Goff taking off with it. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They have third down and 8. Third and long. They're going to throw. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Takes this in at the 25. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. We put a receiver in motion left. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Benson once more. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third.
He tries to sneak it, and that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's the backup, first throw. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did.
They want him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And talk about killing any momentum this offense had, Brock. 3 consecutive sacks. Going to bring up 4th down.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First down throw by Stroud. Short pass brought in. We'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Stroud from the pistol. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Oh, he nearly coffin cornered that one. Just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now throw to start the drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He's going for it himself. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. 1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. They're going play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Pass play coming here. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Here's Robinson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now...
He lost that football. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. Now the Raiders call for the 1st of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. So we're down inside of 2 minutes to play now in our opening half. Cardinals in front here at State Farm Stadium. 4th down, pass coming. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
The Raiders have their offense back out there. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Montgomery gets it from the gun. Breaks free in the center of the field. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. They'll cobble together a yard there. Yeah, it was the former Raider for a season, Christian Wilkins, who made that stop. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Stroud completes it quick. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. From the gun, Stroud. That finds Besh, complete. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Stroud. He's getting close, and they take him down. Offense up to the line fast. And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. Smith able to put it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Raiders are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to start this third quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
That pass caught by Strange. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Man downfield, and he finds Besh. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Point after from Smith is good. And the Raiders push their lead to 3. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Steven Sims with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cardinals offense making its way out. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, following that play, we have somebody shaken up, and man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Caught, nice game left side. Down to the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grab the lead on their first series of the half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point is up and good from Slide. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Jukes away from 1. This makes it up to the 25. The Raiders offense ready to go. We'll get a look here at Jack Besh. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. He'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Montgomery now up the middle. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Cardinals have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still first down.
A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. Handoff now from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll throw it. Oh, trying forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. Hits the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
For the extra point, here's Smith. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders push their lead to 3. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And without much time to process things after that pick 6, Brock, first snaps of this series are being watched closely by all. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 19-yard.
They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down, play action. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up. Sticking to the air here. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Throwing on third down, Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Now it's Stroud. Still going inside the 35. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. He's got it in the red zone. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders make it a 9-point advantage. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front. Receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out head the Cardinals now on offense. And they're going to try to take the lead back to one possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Raiders get to it. And Vegas takes it back for a touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead off the turnover. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover, they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
For the extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. He takes it himself. And this one doesn't go far. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete from the contact. It's second down and 10.
Back now, pressure coming. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Slot man motioned over. Here he goes, third and long. Setting up the screen. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it fourth and short.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. We get in on the ground here with Montgomery. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Working now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. It's caught by Montgomery. And he's brought down after a short gain. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game, carry forward into the practices ahead.
He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12. Staying with Robinson. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down.
Makes it third down and 10.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And now it's third down.
Third down and 7.
Throw here, third down. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's good for the Cardinals. First down. First and 10.
Back to pass on first and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's now second and 10.
He's going to throw again on second down. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
Punt team on the field. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. And he gets it away from his end zone. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Raiders down running back David Montgomery getting back to work. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. New set of downs for him from the 31. Starting this drive with a design run. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Sending him on the dive. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Last 2 plays have been tremendously efficient for this offense. Get a good gain on 1st down that sets up 2nd and short. And then like John Madden used to say, boom, that fullback moves the chains.
Here comes Montgomery out of the pistol. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Offense to the line. 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. Jump off caught by his back. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the 1st. That brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now try to run for it with Montgomery. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him on the slant. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd down give to Robinson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Cardinals, 1st down.
Design quarterback run here. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Setting up to throw. Raiders close it in, and down he goes. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard loss. Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. Desperation time here. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard, but like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
And we're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt to take it easy, play conservative, or just keep stepping on that gas?
A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Raiders can rest easy with a 3-score lead. On play action, here's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Chased out to his right. He's going to run for it. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. They'll run here. It's Montgomery. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They go to him again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from Glendale.